Hey, it's me, Soldier. I am back after 1 year. I came back to posting on YouTube. I don't know how much it's gonna last, but enjoy it as much as you can. Anyway, as you saw from the thumbnail and the title, this video is about how my trip to Poland was and also the metal shop from there. Well, actually, there were supposed to be two, but the first one was you're gonna see in the video why I didn't really mention it. So let's get to that.
Alright, so this is me in the airplane leaving for Poland. The flight was very good, there were no problems, nobody complained, and it was overall a very pleasant experience. And I also did not sleep at all because it was a 1 hour flight, so I would have just woken up very tired. After I arrived in Poland, I did not go to the hotel. I got to the most, known salt mine in Krakow. Very amazing, very beautiful, and I really liked it. This is like one of the greatest hotel rooms. You have everything you need. You have four walls. You have air conditioner. Uh, yeah, TV that looks like a monitor, and a bathroom that is, well, a bathroom. And there's me. Hi. And that was the first day. The second day, I woke up at 7 a.m., got to eating breakfast, and then went out on the streets, which, looked like any city streets. But after that, I went to see the Wawel Castle, or the Wawel Castle, or however you want to say it. I'm not Polish, I don't know how to pronounce it, but I have to say it was an amazing place, and I really recommend everybody who goes to Krakow to visit it. There's a lot of stuff inside, like museums, I guess, and everything is translated in English, so you don't need to know Polish, of course. Before you know it, I was done visiting the whole thing and went to the first metal shop, I should say. But if you listen carefully in the video, you can hear the dude there said, "Hey, no picture."
Pretty weird, right? Let's see what Poland me has to say.
I'm in the hotel room right now. The owner of the last shop did not let me at all film or take photos, and he was overall not really um a people's person, so I hope I have better luck with the next shop.
And so you did, Poland me. You had much better luck with the next shop. Now, let's see how that went then.
Okay, so there I am on the other part of the street, and here I am entering the shop. And I have to say, very fucking good music. I stopped the video here because I asked the owner if I could film, and then I started filming again. This is the CD section, which as you can see was pretty big, so I did not have time to go through all of the albums. They were ordered alphabetically from A to Z and had lots of great stuff. I really liked how the walls were decorated with that big Slayer logo and those skulls. On my left, a lot of mugs on the windows, and the vinyl section, which again, pretty big, I have to say. Again, on my left, a small wall of pins, and again, a lot of CDs. I did not look through these also too much because I did not have time. Also on the ceiling a pretty cool statue, and in front a painting that you might recognize. In this section you could buy some posters and some long sleeves, which I have to say, for me they were expensive, but at least they were very cool. Maybe you wanna come here to buy a cool long sleeve with your favorite band. I don't know. Also, there were these things. I don't actually know what these were, maybe they were boxes, but once again on my left there were some cool hoodies and some band shirts that, hey, very nice stuff again. Ah, yes, long patches, my favorite kind of patches. I did not buy any because I don't have any more space on my battle vest for them, but they were sick. Also, here are the back patches that I did not film. I looked through them, and again, amazing stuff. You gotta come here to see them. If you wanted a CD and they had more than one copy, they would give it to you from here. Some more shirts, and on my left, the mighty wall of pins and patches. This looked very cool, and I bought a lot of them. Also, this part in here that I could not film because of that box. Alright, so I'm back. Um, the owner of the store was really nice compared to the other one. This one was such a, I don't know, the man was very fucking chill about me filming and just, asking questions. Let me just show you what I got. So, first of all, something I am very fucking, I don't know, shocked that I found is this EP from Decomposed is their only release. It costed me pretty fucking much, I gotta say that for this price, 8 minutes, at least there are 8 minutes of just straight up brutality and extremeness and whatever you wanna say. So yeah. Then I bought the second album from Immolation. I think this album is like at least top three of their best. Really like it. I just can't wait to get back home and listen to it. And lastly, I got a classic, but still a very strong one, and an album that I really love is the first Autopsy release. Um, they also had it on vinyl. I think you saw that in the video that I filmed. And I've got, of course, some patches because what the fuck is life without patches? First, I got this beautiful Devourman patch. I think, yeah, you can't really see it. I just noticed that. I'm gonna put it on my vest. My vest has the theme of black metal and death metal. Devourment is slam, but slam is a subgenre of death metal, so I don't fucking care. And it's also like more serious slam. Then, of course, we have Incantation. I don't think you can see it, but it's Incantation. And to go with the theme of buying, the album from Immolation, I also bought a patch to put on the vest. They have this little spot in here because they were, put the pin in the walls. And lastly, I got this Soulless Grave patch. I think this is maybe like the most underrated album from them. I see people just like hating on it for no reason, being like, oh, they could have done more. It's fucking great. I don't know, it's like top three for me. It's like, yeah, number three, my favorite album from them. Not my third favorite album from Grave. And lastly, the owner gifted me this Slayer patch. That's very fucking awesome from him. I might put this one on my backpack. This is the whole yeah, back to home me, I guess. Thank you, Poland me. In the third day I visited a place that's pretty familiar for some people. In the last day also I went to a place that was pretty familiar to one of our stores in here that is called Cărturești, which has, vinyls and CDs and books and comics and mangas. But in here with the CDs and the vinyls, they had some more metal than our version. Like, for example, they had Unleashed, but still some stuff that, metalheads would usually know. For example, they also had Blood Incantation, which we also have in our version of the shop too. There was this little store in the public market that sold old vinyls and CDs. I did not buy anything, but at least they had this cool Black Sabbath vinyl. Here are a few more pictures that I took, and now I am on the flight back home. Once again, not any complaints from anyone, and it was a nice flight. An hour again, so I did not sleep because a 1 hour flight is not really worth sleeping, and this was pretty much my trip to Krakow, Poland.
Anyway, this was the video, but because you stayed until the end, I actually went on the last day of the trip to the store again and bought a few more stuff. not a bunch, you know. But I'm going to show you because you stayed until the end. So first of all, I bought this Messiah patch. I really like Messiah. I think this band deserves more attention. I bought this Sarcophago patch. It's Sarcophago, you know. They started the whole war metal thing, kind of. It's proto war metal, so the beginnings. I still really like them. And the final thing, I bought the Somberlin for from Dissection because I did not have it. And this is my favorite Dissection album. It was, as you can see, 80 slots, which kind of expensive for me, but it's about $20, so the standard price, I guess. Anyway, this was the video. Thank you for watching, and remember, as always, stay metal.